keep seeing a shadow from jigging. I keep thinking it's that rod going like this.
Right. What's up, everybody? We are live now. We're down here with Vince Hytry.
There you go.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Guide Service. So we've been out here for a while today, and we've been doing pretty good. Shallow water panfish, late season ice. Vince, what are the tactics today? Just go over. I'm gonna leave you alone, and you're gonna be with the camera. Good. You got some time here. Let's roll, buddy.
All right, let's roll. Well, I've been out here all day catching some nice panfish. Sitting here in about 3.5 to 4 feet of water. So nice. They're up in these shallow bays, late ice, and it's a mixture of crappie and bluegills. Use these nice long rods. Just lift them straight out of the hole with a fly reel.
You make, right?
Yep,
you
I build these.
That one?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I started building rods again, and use a nice thin fly rod blank, nice 3/4 weight PC Fun fly reel. Got a nice smooth drag. It's just outstanding for these nice crappies in that. You can fight bass on them. You don't lose many fish. You just go straight back down to them. That's what I love about these.
So we've caught mostly bluegills early on,
yep.
And now the crappies have kind of moved in, but like you said, we're not any deeper than 5 feet right through.
No, tops 5 feet, mostly all 3 to 4. They're coming in really high up and just annihilating your bait.
Yep.
They don't mess around late ice, which is awesome.
So the other thing too is if Travis will pan around, we got some.
Oh, here we go. I got fish coming.
You gotta
up.
watch. Here we go. Oh, it's a dandy.
Come on.
Come on.
So
but if you look too, we got some jaw jackers out. We got some Finicky Foolers out. A couple. They've been tripping throughout the day. Most of those are set up with either fat heads or rosies.
God, that fish is on my bait.
Look at it. Travis, you should come around. It's a little tougher view on the camera when you look at the flasher screens.
Look at it. That one's not committing, actually. Obviously, you go on camera and the first one you mark doesn't commit.
Right. Right.
That's how it happens.
The other thing too is we got a special guest out here. Jay is down here now. Jay Steffens. He made the trip down. Right, Jay? You look like you're dressed for the weather, buddy. Like
I wasn't quite prepared for the trip.
That's weird. Just a nice quick trip down, random.
An impromptu trip is always fun.
Yep.
That happens. At least you're fishing now.
Right.
And it's weather. You can wear tennis shoes and jeans.
That's right.
You're probably a lot more comfortable than most of us out here right now.
I was just gonna say because it's
We've talked about it all day, Vince. Like I'm ready to shed the old striker bibs.
Almost went and got my good old cutoff and American flag shorts, but didn't happen, unfortunately.
It did not happen.
You did try talking me into it.
Well, you had an opportunity. There's a crappie. Nice. See, the crappies are really moving in. So now you had the opportunity to run back. I mean, and I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't.
I know. Not a lot of people won't recognize me without that gear on, obviously.
So what was the head-to-head that you fished?
That was the Madison event.
The Capital Clash, right?
Yep, the Capital Clash. That was a blast. One of the best, most fun times I had. Just a great time. Caught a lot of fish.
I can't believe that crappie is not eating your bait yet.
No, he left. That one came through and left. And like with these fish now, you mark one, you either miss one, mark one, move holes again. I mean, you got to keep bouncing around. You might just move a couple feet over, that's it. But you just got to keep moving, keep drilling, keep moving, and you just pick one here, one there. Some holes you get 3 or 4. Most of the time, just keep moving. Never stop moving.
So Travis, follow him around here.
So we'll move a little bit and see what happens. Go to one of these. You got to find the right weeds. We'll see what happens. They go back to bluegills in a little bit. Get some quick action. You can't ask for better weather though.
All right.
Nothing there. Yeah, I should have brought more food out. I'm getting hungry.
Oh, Trav, we got a finicky flip here, buddy. Get it. Dandy crappie.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Maybe I should fish the hole next to
The
you.
finicky went off. Ooh, this one wanted
That's a
it.
nicer fish.
This one wanted it.
Ooh, I got something starting to go on the auto down there too.
Is it?
That bobber moved up.
Uh-oh.
Things are happening.
It's getting good. Again, nice crappie. That's a
That's
eater
a good
size?
eater. I'd eat that, yeah. Perfect fillets on that. Nice 10.5-inch crappie.
So that one came on a 13 with the uppercut hook on it. Grab another Rosie. So this time of year, you're just trying all different things. I know earlier you said we had the beaver tails on, and those were producing pretty good.
Good. Yeah, those beaver tails, man. You get in a little bit when I go back bluegill fishing, I'll show you guys those things. I mean, it's so nice. You catch like 100 fish off of one piece.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many fish we've totally
Yeah.
caught today, but
You really don't lose the beaver tail unless you lose your jig. That's what I love about them.
setting the finicky back up.
Those things are kind of cool.
Yeah, this one here, I'm missing the O-ring on it, so it takes a minute for it to set.
Yeah. I need to check that auto in a little bit. Something was eating that minnow.
Oh, there's another crappie catch.
Oh,
They're
he's
really
on a
moving
roll
in.
over there. I'm gonna go check this auto real quick because something definitely started eating it. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Yeah, with these automatic fishermen, I put the bobber here, and when you get a bite, it brings the bobber up. So I know I had something that was kind of eating that minnow, but it didn't take it. I'll just catch that minnow. Yep, minnow's still good. There we go. Do a little moving around. Get any more bites over there?
I haven't had any.
No? Yeah, some of these holes have so many weeds in them. Let's go try for some bluegills real quick. Try this one. Whew. Uh-oh. Is that better? Is that working?
You sound and look
Amazing.
amazing.
Well, I forgot to put my makeup on this morning.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel a little self-conscious right now.
So one cool thing that we got to announce too is we got a new sponsor here at the Guided
Ooh.
Life. Thanks again to Sportomotive in the Appleton. Come on, bro.
I know. I whiffed on that one.
Jerry and Quinn over there, they do a phenomenal job, over 30 plus years in the business. So they got the tracker line, the nitro line. So go over there and see those guys if you got any questions. So thanks again to Sportomotive. And obviously the Real Shot, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, buddy?
They have so many great products there. I know, I was getting in depth here just staring at the
I know.
screen.
It's hard
like
now. We've been in fish catching mode for so long
Yeah.
now. And this is that one, so we've been fishing it. Not gonna lie, it took a minute for me to get used to it this morning. You can even see I got some water beads on there. So this one is for sale on therealshot.com. I think he's got it for like 525 bucks. Normally 600, brand new.
It's such a nice unit too because you get mapping all in one.
Yeah, it is. It's the all-season one, so you can put it on your boat.
Yep. That's a huge benefit.
Because that's what you run too for most of your open water stuff is Humminbird, right?
Yep. I got the Helix 10 on the ATV right there. Then I got 3 Helix 12s on my boat.
So Vince, before we went live, you and I were talking about the fact that you know you guided for a long time.
Yeah, I've guided for about 6 years, about 5 years ago. Kind of got out of it a little bit due to tournaments and whatnot. And now I'm just kind of want to get back into it again. Started doing it again this winter. Took out a whole group of people from a rod building company, Mudhole, for a promotional trip, media shoot. All their first time ice fishing. They're all from Florida. Oh, was that a good time.
Nice.
Caught some nice pike, caught some big walleyes, perch, bluegill, crappie, everything they needed, they got. It was such a blast. Fished 3 different bodies of water in 3 days from backwaters of the Wisconsin River. Who has a good fish? Come on. It's so hard to talk. Oh.
I was gonna say it was all chitty chatty out here. Now everybody's quiet. Everybody can talk. It's not it's not a bad thing.
I could say, like, when you're in a boat and filming, it's so much easier to talk because you're not staring at a little screen. You're just casting and lifting up. It's so much easier. Yeah, it's a nice little 7-inch gill there. Eating a little spoon. And now somebody else has my toothpick.
Oh, sure.
I got
Yeah,
it,
you think a guy that works at a sporting goods store could come prepared, right?
That's all my stuff. What do you know? Yeah, we got a bunch of gills we're gonna eat already, so I'll let that one go. These little things from Cold Snap, indispensable. So much easier than a pliers, even for bass fishing and whatnot. Everything. It has come in handy all the time.
So this shallow water, Vince.
Yeah.
I mean, locators really not needed, but why do you run one even still?
Because a lot of people look over, you can see the fish, which is cool. That hurts my neck after a while.
Yep.
Or you can just hole hop and just watch your spring, but I like to be able to see everything. That gives you a one-up, in my opinion. And as long as your transducer is always centered in the hole, you're going to mark your jig. It can be a foot under the ice and you'll still mark it. Just fine.
Oh, just missed one.
Or you keep missing them.
Well, because I was looking at you, I was waiting for you to instruct me how to catch them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I was just kidding. I'm really not.
Don't be sorry.
Here, I got another one. Ooh, this one's coming up good.
So is that kind of the benefits of the long rods you make too?
In my opinion,
less bending
yes.
over.
Oh yeah. And it's kind of the same principle as like a fly rod. You kind of use your rod to fight the fish. Not so much drag a lot, so you can just lift them out. Man.
But you're not going to use such a rod like that in anything besides the shallow water,
Pretty
right?
much anything over 8 feet of water, I don't like using them as much. I mean, like for me, I got pretty long arms, so if I lift up, that's about 10 feet or more.
Yep.
So as far as I can lift, that's nice, but you also don't want to be trailering a whole bunch of line, getting tangled all over. Or on a windy day, it's really tough. But days like this, shallow water probing, moving around a lot, these longer rods are just so beneficial.
When it's consistently the same holes, like you said, you're just moving a bunch.
Yes, just keep on moving. You don't have to strip line every time or open up a bail. Plus, they eliminate all line twists for the most part. Like a spinning reel, every time you turn the handle, your line spins.
Right.
With these, it lies flat, and you don't get any jig spin. Because when you drop a jig down in like deep water, the spinning reel especially, you'll notice your jig just sits there and spins underwater.
Did you ever get the bed spins?
What? I don't know. No. Yes. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Why is your face turning red, dude?
It's sunny out. I'm getting sunburned today. It's like 62 degrees, it feels like.
It is. It's gorgeous out.
I know, this is unbelievable. I'm very surprised at how this ice is holding up still.
Yeah, the top layer is kind of honeycombing a little
Yeah.
bit. It's pretty solid.
Well, if I did that, I'd probably go through because I got a couple pounds on you. That's why I got to use a bigger boat so I don't sink the boat.
Where did you say you're leaving? You follow Priest? No.
Next Friday, I'm going down to Gunnersville for the Anglers' Choice Championship.
Nice. Excited to get back into open water?
Yeah, I'm excited, but it kind of sucks too because I'm going to miss prime late ice.
Yep.
You know, a lot of guys, they don't like, especially it seems like bass fishermen, they don't like ice fishing, a lot of them. It's like, why? You have nothing else to do in the winter if you live in Wisconsin. And there's so much you can learn from ice fishing to bring into bass fishing.
Yep.
You know, especially with, that's loud.
What?
Auger, I'm not used to that anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's only like 600 holes cut right here.
I know. I know. Oh, wait a sec.
Yep. You should be able to pick you up. Your mic is fine.
Is it?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
But yeah, you learn a lot ice fishing for bass fishing, especially late ice. Now that we have open season year-round for bass, or catch and release season, I should say, where you catch panfish right now, you're going to catch bass early, like a week or two after ice out. I mean, there's already hundreds of bass right under us right now. They're already staging. I mean, it's crazy. Like, how many bass were, you had that one big bass on
We had a
today.
nice one on, and then you caught one on
Then I
it
caught
right
that,
away.
yep.
Like first drop on the jaw jacker, you
Yeah.
hooked into one.
First 5 minutes, get that bass. I mean, you drop a camera down, you'd probably see bass in every hole just about. But they're extremely lethargic still. Yeah, he's the crappie king over there.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna meander my way over here to the bluegill stuff.
All right.
I gotta get out your way because you're just, talking crap to me, and I just can't handle it. Now you're following me.
Now I'm following them.
Unbelievable.
It's round and round. Oh, is this the one you want to fish?
This one?
No, this. Everybody always. Why is it when a camera comes out, everybody just like disperses?
Don't let him see me.
Don't. Everybody's got to just like wave and say, what is it? Hi, Mom.
Hey, Dad, how's it going? I'm on
Or they
TV.
should all bring up their phones and watch themselves live on the guided life.
Oh, I should do that.
You should.
I will in a little bit.
But you got to mute it though.
Oh, so I can't hear myself?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear myself.
What do you want to hear yourself? You're watching yourself right now.
That's true. Oh, that was a little bluegill. I will say, again, this is much more difficult to talk on camera about ice fishing than it is in a boat.
You're doing a phenomenal job.
Am I?
I know it's hard. You're focused like right here.
Yeah. You're so
Yeah,
focused.
we were crushing fish all day long, and now there's no pressure,
Yeah,
right?
it was nice. I didn't have to talk to anybody. No, just kidding.
I just left him on his own,
Just zoning, catching fish.
getting his moment in the sun. So when you said you started back, when did you start back guiding? Was it this year?
Pretty much this year I started back up, yeah. A couple weeks ago I took out a group of 7, and they're all from Brazil. That was a unique trip.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I took out like 2 or 3 couples and their friends, and we just had a riot. It was perfect weather again. They all caught crappies and bluegills.
Oh, there's one.
They all had some fish on tip-ups.
It's a little lighter color bluegill. God, if only a guy had a toothpick right about
Oh, really?
now.
I have one in my pocket. Did you bring any from the store where you have dozens of them?
No, I did not. Wasn't prepared.
Wasn't prepared. I might have an extra one in the 4-wheeler.
We're
actually.
good. I got it.
Oh, come on, bluegill. Just eat it. Oh, it's following it.
That one just like knocked it sideways.
It's funny, the crappies picked up, and now the bluegills are kind of finicky. Like earlier today, You just drop it down instantly. The bluegills would just smoke it.
Yep.
And we couldn't catch a crappie to save our lives. And now the crappies are turning on, and the bluegills are like, eh. Oh. He just tapped it. Oh.
There's one.
Oh, what is
Oh, caught in the deucer
it?
cord,
The
dear.
deucer. Look at that, dive in there for that thing.
Well, he spun me in the
That big
deucer
old
cord.
Slobosaurus over
It
there.
was a big one.
Did you get the Frable?
I think that's a different show.
Oh, wait, what show is it? No, I'm just kidding. No, this is what I use for the bluegills a lot here now. Like today, using a little 3mm Fiska, an E61 Glow. It's pretty much the most common color that Fiska makes, and it's like the original. It's the best color almost.
Do you
Then I
pour into
put
your own ice jigs at all? 'Cause you do-
Somewhat, not a lot. I don't really like. You can't pour tungsten, obviously. You can solder some of it,
Right.
but when it comes to the work you put into it, you're better off buying them.
Gotcha.
And I don't feel like epoxy coating these jigs.
Oh, I hear you.
No. And you put on a little piece of beaver tail. Now, how many fish have we caught this morning? I mean, I probably caught 100 already today.
Oh, easily.
Easy. This is
Easily.
the same piece of beaver tail I've been using all day, and it just never gives up.
Are you gonna show the trick?
Oh yeah, Yep, I could put a new one on right now.
Do you need one?
No, I got a couple already cut up. This one's been sitting out, so it kind of dried up.
Though this is an insider secret.
Yeah, it's actual beaver tail, biodegradable, so you can just let it go. It's just a piece of meat. See if I can find them. So these beaver tails, this is real beaver tail. They come in these little sections like that. Yeah, little flappy sections. And then, before I go fishing, I cut them down the middle with a razor blade or knife, and then cut them in half to get this. Just a little piece. They're kind of a pain to cut while on the ice, so I do it at home.
But that's what makes them they last so long.
They last so long. You don't ever have to put a new piece of bait on all day unless you pretty much lose your jig. And what I do, looks gross, but I kind of, you get like a flank steak or something, like a tough piece of meat, tenderize it with a hammer. I just bite on the end to flatten it out. And it flops around better under the ice. It tastes delicious. Whatever they cure it with, it's amazing. And I hook it once.
Like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, it's like barbecue sauce. Hook it once, spin it around, and then hook it again. It's kind of hard to pull through. So you pull it. And it's always straight. And it's essentially the same thing as a wax worm floating around. Except it stays on your hook for everything.
Have you ever mistakenly had one on your hook and tried to
Once in a while, if I get
tenderize
hungry,
it?
I'll just take a couple packages of them and eat them.
Yeah.
Put a little salt and pepper on them.
Yeah. That's
Or you
pretty.
put them in ramen noodles and they float up. Like, they're just delicious.
It's like bacon bits.
Yeah. Salad, grind them up after they dry out.
So since
Bacon bits.
when the crappie
Beaver
started,
Beaver bits.
there
on
you
your
go.
Salad.
$1 billion idea. Nobody copyright that.
Yep,
That's ours.
That's ours.
Yep,
got
we're
that.
actually
Heard it
we're
first
starting
here.
the business right now.
I agree.
So when Vince said they were catching, what was the spoon that you were catching a lot of crappies on
That's
earlier?
a secret. We can't talk about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Very
Well,
well guarded.
very well.
Oh,
Well, I'm going
okay.
to show what I've been using.
Doesn't work, obviously.
This is the
Right
tungsten
back.
tungsten
Right back.
devil from Akara. It's a big piece of tungsten. This is a gold. They also sell them in the black. The cool thing about it is with the small, super small treble. Can you see that, Travis? All right. Without zooming or focusing. With that little bit of hair on there, and then like Vince was saying, I also have a little bit of beaver tail. Now, I don't have mine quite as beautiful as what maybe Vince.
Because I'm beautiful.
With Vince, how he makes his beaver tail. So obviously, Travis, you've been out here all day. He caught the most fish. So I think in order to catch fish like Vince, You have to eat it?
Yeah, I mean, I just caught these while I was waiting for you to get done. And what's taking you so long, man? Gosh, it was that quick. I get off camera and just pound
This
them.
is this.
No, they're on
Who
the
says
ice.
fishing shows are staged, right?
Yeah, I get off camera and just pull them out.
So here we go. I'm gonna try to do a little Vince move here. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We're not even that funny.
No, we're really not. I don't think we get any Emmys.
No,
No.
but I'm gonna try that here. I'm just gonna hook it through one of these little trebles on here.
Oh, oh,
Get out of here!
Giants.
The biggest of the day.
oh yeah.
There we go. So that's what I'm gonna run here. And we were sight fishing earlier quite a bit as the sun was higher, but now that the sun's kind of going, this is where the locators are gonna be
Or is
a
your
little more
eyesight
critical.
going?
Hey, it could be my eyesight.
Yep.
Could be my eyesight. Mag's rod, 32-inch power noodle, right here, 13 free fall, about 600-pound line. Because when these fish, when bluegills do this, they cut through your line a lot. So on the ice. So, all right, watch Vince catch him. He's the man.
And I gotta say, like, I build my own rods. I love building them. I make a great fishing rod for ice fishing. But Pat over at Mags, he makes an amazing ice rod. They're outstanding. I use them too.
I think if Pat, just missed a donkey.
See, that's what happens when you walk away. You start getting
Hey,
bites.
I think if Pat was listening right now, he would say, "You can't get my Bud Light, bro." Remember that commercial? Are you old enough to remember that
Which one? The frogs?
Yeah, well, no, like when they were always like, "I love you, man.
There you
I
go.
love you too."
Look at that. Oh, it's so heavy. Look at that. That's a nice
Oh,
pumpkin
look at the
seed
color
there.
on that one.
If I can grip them. Look how beautiful those colors are. And that late ice, they just inhale. Oh, inhale it and it just comes out. Yeah.
Hey, let's do this. We
that
never
in
get
sun.
enough stills. Is this a still? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
jeez. Yeah.
We're-
I-
two
I-
cameras. Can you handle two?
I don't know. Can I gill it to make it look bigger? Can I get? Yeah. Oh. I have sausage fingers. I can't. Does it look bigger closer? Is that good? Does it look huge? Yeah, that's legit a nice.
That is.
pumpkin
Look at
seed,
just the color.
though. I
though.
know. It's so
Gorgy.
pretty.
Here, let me.
Such a beautiful fish.
There we go. Looks like a third grader holding that
Right.
one.
Oh, look at it's Waukesha County nature on the ice. You get random dogs walking around on the ice. Is that really a coyote? I was just saying, I couldn't tell.
It's a
at
wolf.
first. He'll taste delicious. Oh yeah. Yeah. While the cameras are off today, we got a nice pickling pike. Caught him on three-pound test. That was fun. Bunch of nice gills. Have a nice fish fry. I have never seen that dog out here. See if we can catch a couple more real quick.
How long into the day does this bite usually go out here?
I gotta say, over the last week, it's varied so much. Ooh, there we go. Not that nice.
Ooh.
But this bite here, every day it's different. Like a couple days ago, it was mostly crappies.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it switched to 50-50 crappies and gills. And then it was mostly gills. And now today it's like 75% bluegills and 25% crappies.
So what is a spot like this? Why does it produce like this time of year?
It's in the northwest corner. Right, yeah, northwest corner of the lake. Gets a ton of sun. And these fish moved across this over the last couple days, it seemed. Because what I believe, that shoreline is getting the most sun, melting the snow on that hill and creating the runoff here. Because the water's a little bit cloudier on this side as well. So I think these fish moved to this side. Just because of maybe bug hatches under the ice. Or just some more fresh water with oxygen.
Yep.
Everything. And over the next couple days, this is going to continue to get better and better and better.
So once ice goes out in this spot, do the fish disperse then, or they just continue to move up onto the beds?
They just continue to keep pushing in and pushing in. Yeah, there's so many fish here. It gets crazy. It's a ton of fun. Come here mid-ice, you typically don't catch much. And you would think over this giant expansive flat, you catch them in more places, but it's not what happens. It's so weird.
Well, yeah, when we got out here, we're the only ones really out here, and then most people just came flooding right to the same location. But it's kind of it's a proven spot for a reason.
Yep. And it's like, oh, you're moving in on somebody, but that's what you kind of got to do here.
There's so many fish.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Everybody knows each other, which is nice. Not too many places in Waukesha County that you can just jump around in super shallow water, catching bluegills and crappies. That's what makes this so much fun. And I'm not going to fish that one. Too many weeds. You find the little holes in the weeds. Like that. See if anything comes up in this one. Yeah, usually I give each hole about 30, 40 seconds to a minute. If I don't mark anything, I move.
Oh, there's a nicer one. Hook the hop. Oh, no, it's hooking me in the hand.
Nothing. You getting the slobosauruses over there?
No, just a cute little one.
Oh.
Jay Steffen style fish.
Oh.
So is that a 2-minute penalty because I dropped it on the ice?
Yes.
I got to sit for 2?
Yep, head-to-head rules.
All right.
That is one of the toughest things when I was fishing that you don't think about it and it just happens. And also you got to sit there for a couple minutes and you're just like, this is so much wasted time.
What was the hardest penalty to get over? Was it the releasing below the gunnel?
What was it? My last fish of the day I lost by like a pound. And I caught a 3-pounder with like 2.5 minutes to go. And then I had a 2-minute. I looked up and I had a 2-minute penalty, and I'm like, "Am I done?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, that one hurt." That one hurt. But it's such a unique format with that, where you got to keep thinking about it. You can't just release the fish like you always do. That was fun. Or the net.
Having to clear the net and everything.
Yeah, like you touch something with the net, you get a penalty. That's rough. Man, I'm totally getting a suntan today. Yeah, these bluegills definitely got a little pickier. Might have to bounce around and try for crappies again.
So besides the fact that it just makes it tough for the fish, why are you avoiding the holes with all the weeds?
Mainly because you don't need to fish in them right now. Like you could fish above them, in them, you'll catch fish, but I don't know, it's just easier for me to not have to do it, and it seems to be more of a visual appearance in the holes without many weeds, so fish from a bigger area can see your bait. A lot of times you drop it down, you got such a small window of viewing for those fish.
Yep.
Where you got to drop it on its head if it's down there, which can be very successful sometimes. And nothing. Good, try it. Work my way over here again. There's no fish in that hole.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah,
though.
no problem, man.
That's the kind of
I see Matt catch one, so I figured they gotta be.
That's why Vince is an excellent guide.
Yeah, I'm not used to being on the other end end of the spectrum here. I haven't caught a fish yet, and I'm kind of feeling a little down right now.
I didn't think I have to teach any of these guys how to fish over here, but it's pretty crazy.
Well, come on.
Unbelievable. You guys had all day to learn, and
Yeah, well, I mean,
I got my big aquarium at home with bluegills, crappies, walleye in it. I mean, those things bite no matter what. We can go there and I can teach you guys.
Do you primarily focus on a panfish, or do you guide for other species, walleye?
Winter, I'm most...
I should say northerns.
winter is mostly just panfish for me. That's my thing. I mean, yeah, I'll put out the automatic fisherman and, maybe a tip up or two.
Yep.
But I don't primarily target game fish much. I just love pan fishing. I mean, come summer guiding, I mainly just bass fish. That's about it. I mean, yeah, I'll go out in the spring, hit the rivers and stuff like that for walleyes because that's what everybody does and it's pretty simple to do. But I also don't like dealing with those crowds because it doesn't matter where you go in the spring on a popular river. That's bumper boats.
Isn't that crazy how fishing has just exploded?
Oh, man.
Year and a half.
yeah.
It's unreal. And it's great that people are getting out,
Yep.
but it also kind of sucks at the same time because you're used to going places and maybe having 1 or 2 boats on a Tuesday.
Right.
And now you got 20 boats on a Tuesday and you're like, really?
It really is a double-edged sword.
It really is. It's
Nice to see.
yes. Ooh. No, gilly.
Vince, if people are interested in like going out with you, should they find or look up your information?
Best bet for that is just messaging me on Facebook.
And do you want them to go to your personal page, or do you want them to go to
Personal page is perfect, or
the Fish Boy?
Fish Boy Guide Service is also perfect.
What does that even mean?
Well, that was back in, oh man, my dad gave me the nickname. Probably late 90s, like 99, 2001-ish. And right after that, in 2001, I went on Lake Link, and I was in 7th grade. And I started a little Lake Link profile, and that was my handle. And it stuck,
Yep.
and since then, obviously, things have changed. Don't go on Lake Link much anymore.
But but Fish Boy stuck then after that.
Yep, Fish Boy has always stuck.
Yep. All right, well, we're going to try a little shout out again to Sportomotive. So we're going to be right back. You're going to watch a little quick Sportomotive commercial and be right back. And as soon as Travis says, hey, we're back. So hang on a second.
Are we off?
Stop into Sportomotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportomotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here. And we're back. Well, that's cool. So thanks everybody for watching the quick commercials from Sporto and The Real Shot. Remember, if you got any questions on that kind of stuff, make sure to look them up on their social media pages as well. So I'm trying to here, I'm moving obviously to a different bait, tiny here, just a small tungsten Akara in a gold color. I'm rigging that one up here. Gonna go back to a different slice of beaver tail. And you notice that, like, that's when, get on him. You want me to net him?
Buddy, here you go. Present. Oh, look how nice he is. See,
Who's guiding who? Oh, so this is the secret bait, everybody.
Jesus.
If you wanted to see the secret bait,
Oh, there we go.
look at that even. This is majority of what we've been catching today. Lots of these little good.
Yep.
So this shows you that this lake is nice and healthy.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like dropping a contact when you drop a small tungsten jig. So this is how it goes. It's probably on my pants or something.
Oh, no.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's what suck when you drop those. At least there's not snow everywhere.
Right, right. So that's the kind of day it's been today, yeah, dear.
Oh, yeah. Is that it? No?
That's right.
Crap.
I know.
Oh, crap.
You get out of here. Here, I'm just gonna sit right here the rest of the day.
So they're looking, I just feel doink.
Doink.
Oh.
Well, here, if I'm gonna be doing this for you, why don't I just?
Might as well just let it go and hit
I'm
me
like
in
a
the face.
caddy. I'm like a caddy.
Oh, I wish.
Okay, so that's 2. We'll start the fish count now. So that's 2. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, get ready.
Yep.
Is there any more
Here we
down
go.
there?
Yep. So, do you notice like I have like spring here? Like
Yeah,
I'm
he's
ready to
just ready.
pounce.
Cat-like reflexes.
Ready to pounce on the slightest little nibble.
See, now we're talking about it, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm going back to looking for the small.
Yeah, the moment you start
Tungsten.
doing something. Not
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time over here. So Fish Boy Stuck, it's been with you.
I whiffed. Yep.
Because I remember during your head-to-head event, on one of the last clips that we put out there too, we even said it real loud when you were catching a lot of those smallies by the
By the bridge.
bridge.
That was a blast. You guys said fish boy?
Yeah,
Really?
I yelled it
I don't remember.
like at the loudest point of yelling ever.
that was
whatever
so
happening.
much freaking fun that day.
I mean, you're quite the. How old are you? Can I ask that?
31.
I mean, how many years have you been tournament fishing? Wow, 31 and you can't even remember, Jay. That's a long time.
I started in the Kettle Moraine Monday Night Bass tournaments when I was 12 years old with my dad.
Successful right off the bat?
Absolutely not.
What's Dad's name?
Mark.
He called you earlier.
He did?
He was excited.
Oh yeah, he's watching right now. I guarantee it. But yeah, my dad got me into it when I was 12 years old. Started fishing out of a little 14-foot John boat with a 9.9. And it was so easy for me to catch bass when I was that age. And
Whoa.
No, it really
you
was.
just said bass was easy, Jay. Is that, I mean, is that really a thing, Jay?
well, coming from a walleye guy, I don't know.
Any fish is really easy.
No. Yeah,
I'm sitting out here struggling right now.
that's because he's a walleye guy, isn't he?
I see other people catching them around, but I'm not catching them. That just goes to show you that sometimes you need an expert.
Yeah.
A bass guy.
So I'm struggling right now catching fish. I've seen obviously some other people catch some. What would you tell me as far as what's the difference maker today for you? Why do you have 5 fish in the last 15 minutes and I have 0?
I would say it's how you wiggle your hips.
It is. I think with
That's
that,
all you wiggle.
Yeah. Well, first of all, your tennies, you probably got a lot more spring. You're too
Yeah.
quick on the reaction.
yeah, honestly, it's because the rod you're using, you're pencil gripping it, which is fine. But for a shorter rod that has less floppy end, you have more control holding it like this.
Okay.
And you're not even, like, you can't even see my hand moving.
Okay, so you're real delicate.
Yes, and you're letting the spring do the work, because with the spring, it makes your bait undulate. But when you're using your whole hand,
Get out of here.
trying to show something.
Well, let's see if the coach makes a difference for me.
Yeah, and I got a rat's nest.
Yeah, you really,
Trying to show all the
you really,
pieces down.
you really jacked that one, bro.
Oh yeah, this is like a break off and retie type of one. But no, back like when I was 12, I would catch so many bass by myself out of the John boat, and then I got into tournaments with my dad. And you have to have a total different mindset when fishing tournaments. My whole first year and a half of fishing tournaments, we never caught a legal bass in a tournament. Year and a half. Not illegal.
No
but
way.
We stuck with it. And about a year and a half in, we started getting fish, and next thing you know, we're getting like first, second, third that whole season.
So was your
Second
dad
half.
always a bass fisherman as well, or
No.
he was just a fisher?
Yep, my grandpa and my dad, they got me into fishing at a very young age, just like I'm going to get my son into fishing. And it's what you got to do. And he'll be in the boat with me this spring. He's only 9 months. He was already on the ice this week. He had a bass on his lap.
No way.
Yep. Last night I was cleaning fish and I had dropped a bluegill on the floor, and he was looking at the bluegill flopping on the kitchen floor like, what is that?
Supper.
Yeah, it was supper last night. That's for sure. Oh.
So instead of pistol gripping those rods,
Like the longer ones, you're
More-
better off.
so should J choke up higher on that one?
That's perfect how he has it.
Okay.
Yep, that's why I built that section on the back. It's easier to hold it like that. And it's one of those things you almost don't even know how to describe, except for you just do it.
You do.
You just learn it over time.
So Jay, are you marking a bunch of fish?
I haven't in a few minutes here, but yeah, I mean, they're in and out. You know, I think they're coming up a little bit higher. You know, from obviously the bottom, but
Come on, eat it.
we're not real deep to begin with here.
No.
No. 300.
Yep, 300-400 feet.
Literally right on the back.
Oh, what is wrong with me right now?
Pressure's on you, bro.
Oh. Fishing about 30 fathoms.
30 fathoms.
Man, what is that?
30 leagues under the sea.
Yeah, leagues. What is a fathom? Like, how many feet
I
is
don't
that?
know. I can't fathom how deep it is.
No, either can I.
Zach
Is that like
saying
a
back in the
serious-
studio.
Really? That's 7.
Wait, that's
okay.
Travis and his military background.
All right.
It sounds good.
It does.
Is that accurate?
Oh, you really had me going there. I know what a meter is. I know what, that stuff. I don't know what fathom is.
I don't know what
I
a
don't even know
meter
what
is.
knots really are. I know what miles per hour are.
You tied an interesting knot before, though.
Oh yeah, I could have showed it. Here, let's break. Oh, there's a fish now. I trying to show people.
Better not mention that again.
Yeah, if I can get this one to bite, I'll show you guys what kind of knot I tie.
Tie a lot.
I really feel like it would be cool to find that small jig that I'd probably just...
Oh really?
Oh, come on.
See, that's gonna bother you all day if you can't find it.
It is. It is. Even though it's just one.
It's like hooking that fish that you know is big and you lose it and you don't get to see it.
Yep.
You see the fish and you lose it. Well, you know what it was. But when you miss it and you don't even see it,
Makes it
bothers
even
you
worse.
forever. All right.
Forever.
So the knots that I tie for these, like with these jigs, it's so crucial to have them horizontal at all times. All times. You can see a little loop. That little loop. Okay. Is that good? But yeah, the smaller the loop, the better. And I'm just going to break it off. Take the line out. This is something my grandpa taught me when I was a little kid. I mean, probably 7, 8 years old. I'll try to get a better view. I'm going to try doing this as slowly as possible which means I'm probably going to screw it up because when you go slow, that's how you screw up line.
Remember, fast is slow and slow is fast.
Yeah. So you just loop it, put the line over, like that. Pull your finger through the loop, put your jig through it. Start pulling, and then I put my finger right on the eye on the other side of the loop so it keeps the loop small. And pull tight. Just a simple overhand knot. And there you go, loop. That's it. And yes, that knot will weaken after a while. It weakens right at the eye. So usually like every 20, 30 fish that are like these size, not that big, you want to retie. Because otherwise you'll lose your jig.
Like that one.
Yeah, like that jig, but that one is a little bit different because he's blind. it makes me want to look for it too.
Yep.
Because the Caras aren't cheap.
No.
And the Caras are good jigs too. They ain't no Fisca, but let me tell you that.
All right. How do you feel about the one that just fell off my line? This is a struggle bus today, bro. Did you ever have those days where you're like, man, I should really just stay in bed?
It's like every day I wake up.
Yeah.
But you just don't want to get out of bed. I'm gonna catch a nice crappie.
Oh.
Like
Get it.
15-incher there, eh? Should we go back in crappie land?
Let's go.
I want to go try catching a crappie again. We're going to put this rod away. Put it in a place where I can obviously break it. Oh, here, I'll show you guys this. So for those of you that do fish with these longer rods, obviously you know how easy they are to break. I took some PVC pipe, dremeled out some slots that fit the line and the handle. And just tape the bungee cord on there. Just slide it down the tube. Like that, line stays in there. Put the bungee over. And then you can't break your rod. That's what's cool. Cleats on, everything. You're not going to break it.
Come on.
You don't break the tip in the door anytime. You don't break it walking out on a sled. Everything's good to go. This thing has saved these rods so many times. Good to go. Cheap, probably like $3 a piece to make these. A little bit of time, but well worth it. And with that being said, we gotta go see if we can catch a couple crappies.
Look at this one. Biggest one of the day, guy.
Gosh, he's on a roll.
Oh,
over there.
man.
Look at those slobs.
Oh. You know, when I want to catch a giant.
Well, I gotta get this auger. Look at this. It's been here for like an hour and a half.
That's awesome. You should see that. That's how hot it's been today.
I mean, this auger's only been here for about an hour and a half, and it's already pretty much in the ice. It's been warm. Really warm. Move that thing real quick. Oh. You know, at least the bucket's got some weight to it today for a fish fry tonight.
Yep.
My girlfriend's been getting mad at me because if I make fish tonight, this will be night number 3 in a row of fresh fish fries.
Wow.
I know, I think she wants like some actual, like maybe steak or something, and something that doesn't have scales.
Yeah, but it's a traditional Friday. You have to have fish tonight.
I guess legally in Wisconsin, you do have to have a fish fry on
Yes.
Friday.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
small
it is
one.
state law here. I
It
agree.
should be.
Yeah, totally.
But only with delicious old fashions.
Ooh.
How many are we going to have and when?
Good old fashioned. Oh, I didn't realize it's a little hybrid of a bluegill and a sunfish here. Equally delicious,
Equally delicious.
like you said. Awesome flathead bait right there.
Oh, darn it. Jay, it's just that easy. Even a caveman can do it, Jay.
Even a caveman there, hey? All right, let's go try for a crappie. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll throw it to you, okay?
Jay, after I hook up again, do you want to reel it in?
Yeah, if you go out that way, you'll catch a bunch of walleyes. Just start drilling holes. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to see you walk. Right? That's what I tell all my clients. I tell them just grab an auger and start drilling. That's how you got to find the fish. Then I just watch them. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be a guide trip? Hey, you got to drill the holes and use your own equipment and everything.
Sounds a lot like today's trip.
Yeah, just like leaving your boat at the dock.
Just jump in and go. Yep. Can you imagine just giving the keys to a couple clients on the bay and saying, you guys ever put boards out? No. Oh, you'll figure it out. Just take it out. It's got insurance.
It's really easy. Watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, you guys got YouTube. Everybody does that now. Only one person going out, you'll be able to net a muskie. You'll be fine. Just don't lip it. Yep. Keep her under 5. You might be okay. Right in the prop wash. We got 6 footers today. You'll be fine. Figure it out. That's how you learn. No fish in that one. Yeah, all these crappies right now, they're sitting in these weeds. Like, I'll show you. Can you see the Vexlar pretty good? Like this hole.
I'm marking a
Right
bunch.
There's the bottom. That's all weeds up to right below the ice.
No, I'm off the
don't
bottom.
like fishing at. So for me, what I try to find,
So you bring her up off the bottom.
which is why you have so many holes close together like this. Like now we got a little bit less weeds. Right there. And you move over like a foot. And you got clear bottom all the way down. So yeah, clear bottom just a couple feet away. And that's what you want.
See, but I did
What
notice,
I
like,
want. Doesn't mean you're not gonna catch
true
fish in the
story though,
weeds, but
how is your plastic hanging?
I prefer like an area with no weeds because then those fish can see that
Yeah.
bait a lot better.
So
from
what I would
further
even do,
distance.
I would even try to get
And
more
most
of a
these fish
tail
are coming
to
up
it.
really high right now.
A little bit more flutter,
You
maybe.
think
Yep.
with all the crappies in this area,
Yep.
these autos. And
See, like, I
all the
had
stuff
mine
they
like this
set
for a
up with
while,
the
and I
fat
was-
heads,
You got hair on
you
you.
catch more
Yeah.
crappies, but they don't want it.
I'm big.
But then you put down a little spoon that looks like a minnow, and they eat it, but they won't eat a minnow. It's kind of funny. Come on. I gotta say, one of the best parts about late ice, when you fish the same spot for a couple days in a row, you barely have to use an auger. Everything stays open from the night before. That is a huge benefit. Less work, more fish. Just sucks that this ice might be gone by next week almost. It's like this hole is iced up. It's probably the hole that has. Oh man. Nope. There we go. Look at that little
Which
flurry
one of these
crap.
houses you think has free Wi-Fi?
What was that?
Which one of these houses up here you think has free Wi-Fi?
Just walk the shoreline, probably all of them. I mean, if you put on Wi-Fi right now, you probably get like 20 of them.
Did you ever play that game where you try to guess people's passwords?
I just love the usernames.
Yeah. Let's see what we're getting right here.
See if there's any funny ones like "Don't steal my Wi-Fi," or those really raunchy ones that you can't say on live TV. Those are the best.
Nothing so far, but I'm really looking hard. Here's Google Home Sparkles.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Google Home Sparkles.
I wonder which one of these people is Google Home Sparkles.
Start knocking on doors and ask them. That's the only way to find
Do
out.
you mind if I borrow your Wi-Fi
I
password
really
for
need it right now.
about a couple hours?
The Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to use this brand new phone I got to look at anybody's comments and... Oh, there's Vince.
Oh, I hear me.
You see what... Here we go.
How many viewers we got?
About 175
3?
billion. No, there's more
Oh,
than
just
3.
kidding, I know. 175 billion, like
Yeah.
you said. Oh, that's not bad.
Oh,
Could be more.
it could be. You're catching them. Yikes, look at that guy.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah,
He was out here today.
I saw him earlier.
Really?
I think he left.
Oh, you know.
All right, I'm gonna go grab my other setup.
I haven't marked the crappie now.
You got some down there?
No. It's like there's like that window where
Right.
everybody over
Well, you
there
said it
catches
kind of
crappie.
slows down closer to dark.
It has been. Which a lot of times is better right before dark. Yeah.
Especially for the
It's been
crappies, you
really
would
weird
think.
the last couple days. Like it was like a pure pattern for about a week and a half where it was the same thing every day. And then all of a sudden the last 3 days it's been changing so much. Like all the bluegills that were sitting in the deeper water over there just moved over to there.
Especially you think the minnows would start picking up
Yup.
a little bit more.
You seen any more or get any more?
Just out there, a couple little ones.
Oh man. But you know they're still down there. Yeah. That's so frustrating. You can see the bluegills. Like, I am not doing well with that. Talking and setting the hook is not good with me. Finally had a crappie on.
What's your problem, bro?
Well, we got to turn the camera off and just start fishing again, obviously. That thing, like, I just dropped down instantly. It just flew up and smoked it, and I wasn't paying attention.
Is that on that spoon again?
Yeah. Yeah, you can like look down and look at those bluegills. You can be a huge bluegill with a tiny bait that you're using, and the thing will just suck it in up to the bend in the hook, and then spit it out, and just back up and ignore it. And they'll do that all day if they want. Let's try it over here again. This must be a good hole. There's crappies by it.
Or it was.
Was a good hole. Yeah, didn't the bite completely change in the last probably 40 minutes or so?
Yes, 100%.
Since you got out here pretty
I was
much.
going to say, remember?
Ever since the special guest got here, everything went to crap. Yep. Yeah, there's a ton of bluegills out there. Yeah, which I'm fine with, but I really want to get some crappies. We do have this different front moving in right now with this cloud cover.
Oh, you're not going to start talking about weather, are you?
No, because I'm not a weatherman.
Oh. What's the moon? Are we in a major or a minor?
Is it a waning gibbous?
Waxing
Yeah,
crescent?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever those things are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is it a
musky biting
is it
moon?
a sun going down us?
Oh, that happens every day and night. You ever notice that? That's
It
the only
is
thing
weird.
that
That is
always happens.
That's the most consistent weather
It
pattern I've
is.
ever heard of.
Sun going up, sun going down.
Yep.
I've witnessed those multiple times.
Just struggle busting down there.
Did he miss another one over there? I mean, you could still be missing them and still be on fire. At least they're biting. Yeah. So where do you guide out of?
Green Bay.
Oh, the good old Bay. Any certain part of the whole thing?
Whole thing. I can generally run from the all the way up.
Are there many fish in that pond? That's a pretty big pond, I hear. I love the Bay. No, the Bay is one place that I could probably live on and just never get sick of it and never learn the whole thing, ever.
Learning every day.
Every day you learn something new out there. You get fish the same spot 100 times.
Oh, Jace, get it.
Uh-oh.
Get it, guy. Live,
We got
don't
a
slip
flag.
live on Facebook. Oh, no, Brett. Don't miss it.
Oh, God.
Oh, get the no. He
just
almost
did
went
that
up
for
to
the
his
camera.
elbow.
What was it? It was
No.
You know what?
Poor
I
man's
caught a rock bass
lobster.
over there yesterday, too. I caught one Rocky yesterday, and it was in one of those holes, I believe. That was the first Rocky
Darn
I caught
it.
over here.
Now you're definitely going to have to follow a page so you can see your dangerous
Yeah.
sprints.
You know, I tried all the holes and have crappies by them, but there's no more crappies, I guess.
Did you see how agile he was on that run?
The last time I tried being agile was on a Mississippi River, and I backflopped, and I sprained my back.
You were telling me about that.
Oh, was that bad? I ended up in a hospital. Yeah, that was a really good time.
What you want? Hurting your back or
Yeah.
going to the hospital?
Both. That was not fun. Last time I fell on my back like that, I was about 80 pounds lighter and about 15 years younger. You know, at the time we could jump off the top of a whatever and be fine.
Yep.
Now I just wake up and everything hurts. But yeah, the importance of wearing ice cleats while ice fishing. Like these. You don't fall and sprain your back. And I always have them on, except for that day.
Do perch ever move into this area?
Not really. You might catch a random one here and there. I caught a couple decent perch out here this year, but this, for me, it's not really a perch lake. I know. The other, you ever catch those nice perch out here? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's like sometimes you get on them real quick and then they're gone. You never see them again for the rest of the year. No. And the biggest one's like 2.5 inches. Then also you get like a 10-incher and you're like, whoa. Where did you come from? It's like they're in there feeding on the perch.
He finally broke seal and caught one down there.
Oh. He gets a cookie.
Good job, Jay.
We'll give this like 3 more holes for these
Yep.
crappies and try the minnow bucket hole.
Is that aerator still on yet?
No.
Are they doing all right?
They're alive. There's only 3 dead ones. So they're doing pretty good.
You just flipped the switch if they look like they needed.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought the batteries were dead.
No, it should be still good.
How's this thing work? I think it's dead.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Well, while this fishing slowed down a little bit, we're just going to roll to another little break here so Travis can get a sip of water. So enjoy that, and then we'll be right back. And I'm thinking that we're going to start targeting more of the crappies. Right, Vince? What'd you say? Yeah, so we'll be right back, everybody.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
I decided to eat a little snack real quick. These are the bluegills from last night that I caught here. Freaking delicious little lake snacks. Anybody want a bluegill?
Yeah. Jay's coming over.
Oh yeah. It doesn't taste like musky, but.
Or eagle.
Or eagle. Mhm. The eggs are the best. Eagle eggs. But they're pretty good, you know?
You made this last night?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Tried them up last night just to bring them on the ice today as a snack.
And you like to keep that, what size is it about it? That's like a 6 to 7 incher?
About 6.5, 7 inch bluegills. And for me, like, I'd rather have those thin little crispy fillets like these.
Yeah.
That's just the way I like them. The thicker fillets, they're good, but you also don't hurt the population nearly as you bad with keeping smaller fish.
Right.
They're more abundant. They're not the big breeding bluegills. I mean, you have a 10-inch bluegill protecting a bed. That's one of the most important fish in the fishery. I mean, the bottom of the biomass starts with bluegills. That's what feeds everything else in the lake for the most part. So, I mean, what protects the bed better? 9 to 10-inch plus bluegill, big bull, or a 6.5-inch bull? A bass is just going to come in, or a perch is going to come in and eat all the eggs with that 6-inch bluegill. You all know how ferocious a big bluegill is on a bed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you go on some of these lakes that are known for big bluegills, and you mistake beds for truck tires.
Yep.
You know, you get the little raceways around them from their bellies hitting them. And those are just big bluegills. They just sit there all day just protecting that bed. But these little bluegills, they don't protect the bed too well at all.
They're delicious, though.
And they taste just as good, if not better. So I'm going to eat a couple more of these so I get some more energy to walk around and keep talking.
Yeah. So I'm interested. You mentioned before on the show that you were you guided for like 5 or 6 years, and you took a little time off tournament fish. But you had mentioned that you missed guiding. What part did you miss most?
People.
Yeah.
I just love showing people how to fish and watching them catch fish.
Yep.
Like taking those people out, like from Florida, the mud hole guys through all the custom mat equipment. They've never stepped foot on ice. So it was all a big learning experience. They're used to catching big tarpon and everything. And they're catching little bluegills and crappies. I'm like, this is the best thing ever because it's something totally different to them.
Or a kid getting out with his dad or something like that.
Oh, that's amazing. One of my favorite trips was in Madison. We took out for 4 days an entire archery team, high school archery team of moms and mostly daughters from Quebec, I believe it was. And they were down for an archery shoot in Madison. It was a blast. I gotta say, teaching women and children how to fish is much easier than teaching one of us how to fish because, well, we're guys. Oh, we're always good at fishing.
We think we know it.
Yeah, we think we know.
Yep. Furthest from the truth, right? Just don't tell our wives.
I'm going to get out of here. I gotta go catch some more fish.
Oh, yeah? You're going to go try catching a few more?
Yeah.
Hey, put one of these on your hook. You can at least eat it right away.
Thanks to fish.
Yeah.
No problem. Want one?
I'll take one more. Travis, you want to eat one while you're
Cameraman? Oh, yeah.
Show them how delicious those look. That's a good little breading, too.
I make my own.
What do you got all in there for seasonings?
I just take regular flour, put a bunch of ground pepper in there, paprika, a little bit of cayenne pepper, which you don't taste much,
No.
and obviously a bunch of salt.
Yep.
Then I put a bunch of ground up ginger in it too.
Really?
That's actually one of the things that KFC uses on their chicken.
Is ginger.
Ginger, ground ginger.
How'd you figure that out?
Google, like
Okay.
everything else.
Yep. Easily to dispose all that
Yeah.
information. Yeah. So when you book, when somebody books a summer trip, you know, they can, are you like, with all your tournament schedule, you know, how far out are you? You know, what's availability? That's is it on your social media, or they just got to reach out to
Just
you?
reach out to me. Like this year, I'm only fishing Wisco for the most part.
Yep.
And that's only, what is that, 5 tournaments?
Yep.
Well, 6 including the championship. So I'm just doing that. Maybe I'll jump into a few opens around here. Just why not on a free weekend? But all of April, that's completely wide open. I haven't really been promoting much just because if you guys want to come out, come out. If not,
Right.
I'm fishing either way.
Yeah, you're always out. That's
I mean-
that's your Instagram handle is what, Vince always fishing?
Yeah, Vince is always fishing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't been on Instagram too much. Social media thing for me, I used to be super serious with it. And lately it's just been kind of taking a back burner, to be honest, which kind of sucks, but
Right.
because that's what it is these days, is social media.
Yep, that's the easiest and the fastest
It
way to
is.
promote something.
And I'm still on Facebook nonstop, so messaging me on there, that's the best way.
Yeah. And then like obviously the rates and everything like that, you just discussed that. Are you full day trips or half day trips? Depending? Both?
Both. Yep.
Okay.
In the boat, I'd like, at the bass boat, I could take up to 3 people, not including myself.
Yep.
Over that, it kind of gets tough.
Yep.
And if you're trolling, obviously you can have more, but I'm not trolling in a bass boat.
No.
So 3 people tops in a boat, ice fishing up to 8 or 9 plus,
Yep.
depending on what we have available and how well we can get around on the ice.
And it's all in the southern part of the state, right?
Yes,
The southeast corner more, or this area?
Southeast Wisconsin, pretty much from Waukesha all the way west to Madison. Waukesha, Washington County, everything.
Is which area is your favorite area to go as far as like guiding trips? Like this county that we're in here, or do you like to go over by the Madison area?
It really all depends
On what you're
on
targeting?
the time of the year. There's something going on somewhere all the time.
Yep.
You're always chasing that good bite, and there's always something going on.
Yep.
Always.
Would you say bass is your favorite species to guide for?
One of them, absolutely. Bass and crappie and bluegill.
Yep.
That's what I love doing. Like come April, it's the crappie and bass bites just on fire. You can come out early April and you'll be able to catch 50 plus bass in a day, no problem. And usually as many crappies as you want.
Really?
That's a blast.
And big ones too?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And there was one day we caught 101 crappies in like 4 hours. And we had 7 or 10 that were like 14 and 7/8. Just couldn't hit 15.
Oh my gosh.
Just on fire, and it was a blast. And it was on fire so much, we were in shallow, only about this much water. They're using my boat as structure for a shadow.
Right.
So you take a picture of your crappie, and your bobber would be over the side of the boat, and all of a sudden your rod would start going over.
Just going down?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice when you got a net crappies.
Is that like a more of a plastic bite then, or is that minnows under slip bobbers?
Pretty much just plastic.
Okay.
Either casting a jig with no bobber and just twitching it in,
Yep.
or a bobber and plastic.
Nice.
That's it. Ice jigs, same thing. Same things we're using today is what I use a lot of time in the spring, summer.
Yep.
Then as summer progresses, you get those basin bites where you're fishing in 15 to 30 feet of water and using your helixes as a video game fish, and you just, like your vexil, like you're doing now.
Yep.
Just drop straight down and watch them come up to your bait and reel them in. That's fun too.
Right. Well,
should we fish again?
I think we should.
I think we should too.
I think we
Time's
should.
ticking away.
It
We already
is.
wasted most of the day, right?
Yeah, let's get back to it, buddy.
All right, let's do this. We'll go back to fishing for bluegills. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I saw that crappie. It seems like with this cloud cover, these fish kind of moved out of the weeds and dispersed a lot more. We'll just keep moving.
Rigging up again.
Rigging up. You want me to run you back?
All right.
Yeah, whatever you get going.
All right. Well, I'll
Maybe
just,
this will be a hot hole.
I'm gonna tell him, and then
Sucks that in the next 4 or 5 days, we're not going to be able to get on this ice anymore. I think we got, what is it, 60s coming up on Monday and Tuesday?
yeah, it's supposed to really warm up.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing saving this ice now are these cooler nights when it gets down to like 25 and 20. Just firms everything up. But coming up, this stuff's going to go really quick.
Yeah.
You'll be walking on 15 inches of ice that you can almost put your foot through. Yeah, I think for next year guiding through the ice, I'm going to build up my lineup of long rods and specialize in teaching people how to use these.
It definitely is a skill for sure.
It truly is.
Yeah, I would agree on that.
My best friend's calling me. He's on the Mississippi River right now, so if he's watching this, I'm not answering it either. And I know he's calling me and telling me how many big perch he's catching on the river, which I really don't want to know about because I would love to be there.
Right.
That's a small fish.
We got the chance to go over there with Mike McCormick earlier this year and
Oh, yeah.
catch some giant perch out there in the Mississippi. Gosh, that was such a blast.
You just, that's like the Sturgeon Bay of pan fishing.
Oh.
You just, see, I'm talking.
With
I'm
that
really
body
bad
of
at
water so close, it makes you wonder why people travel out of state.
See, it's something I don't even want to tell people because then more people go there now. Just
Right?
kidding.
No, well, it's the truth though, right?
It is.
Like,
You know, everybody used to think, oh, you got to go to Winnebagosh, North Dakota, Devil's Lake for all these perch, when in theory,
there's so many bodies of water like that.
There is.
We're pretty fortunate in the state with all that good stuff. It's just, you know, like we were talking about earlier, are things really a secret anymore?
there isn't many secrets left. It's more people find out about something, you got to stay a step ahead of the game.
Yep.
You know, everything goes in cycles.
Well, this is a kind of a prime example. I mean, we're fishing, and you could say it's kind of like a crowd, but it depends on. I mean, I'm watching you. You're catching just as many fish as everybody else in this area.
Yep, and it's nice out here. You get the same people pretty much every time out here. So it's a place that's tough to find via access, which makes it even better. And those spots get rarer and rarer. Look at that, that thing's coming up. They did get finicky.
Really?
Yeah, he just nipped it, and he's like, no. Unreal. Remember that earlier today? You just dropped it down. You have 5 of them coming
They were
up and just annihilating
instantly.
it.
Could it possibly be more predator fish moving into this area?
No, honestly, it's this weather system.
Oh, is it really?
Hey, I got it. It's okay. You don't have to unhook
Oh,
this
hey,
one.
I was gonna
promise.
help you.
Here.
I think I might run Jay back to
Here, you
shore.
can let it go for me.
Here's a delicate.
Don't. That's
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Head
2 minutes.
Well, if you run them in, I'm going to charge you 50 cents for gas.
Okay. All right. You can charge it to. You can charge it to Z Hoffman.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That sounds good. Whatever you want me to charge you to.
Yeah.
Hey, Vince, it's nice meeting you.
Hey, you too. Hope we get out fishing or something.
Gotcha, absolutely.
All right. See ya.
Have a good night.
Oh, keep that water over here too. I'll grab my water bottle.
Right?
Perfect. Oh, and the fish. Yeah, I might get hungry.
Right. Here you go,
Thanks, man. Yeah, good meeting you,
pleasure
dude.
meeting
You too.
Have a good one.
I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
Sounds good.
Oh, I had a bite on my auto. I wonder when that went up.
You ready, boss?
Yep. No, Vince said there's a secret to fire this up, right, Vinny?
Yeah, just fire it up and go. It should work.
Here, I'll let you fire it up so I don't break
Yeah,
anything.
you're good. Pretty much.
Key on. Bing, bang, boom.
When it's warm, it runs good. Ooh, thank you. That'd have been disastrous.
Yes.
Can't tell you how many Oakleys I've lost over the years.
Probably gotta put her in gear, eh, guy?
This should be in gear. You're good.
First time riding a four-wheeler.
What do you think? They're going to break it? Bye. Have a good day. Be safe, kids. Oh, they're meant for each other. Now that they're gone, we might catch a few more fish. Hopefully. I can see that bobber started going up on my auto. So something was eating on it. But it's not really doing anything, so I'm not going to check it yet. It is kind of nice without the sun now to give your eyes a rest. Figure out what these fish are doing again. Yeah, I got one coming up. I am not doing well right now.
Yeah, when I was fishing, a couple of those holes you go in, you catch 7, 8.
Yeah, like now they're just literally they're coming up to the bait, and oh man, my beaver tail's screwed up. But yeah, a lot of these fish are coming up to it, and when the spring goes down, they're biting it up to right there. They're not biting it like that, just right there. It's amazing how those fish can do that. Come on. Coming up. Oh, he kind of got tangled on me there. There he goes. That one, I kind of let him have it for a split second. Yeah, that bite totally changed right when those clouds moved in. The fish moved out and pushed out and scattered a little bit more, and their eating habits changed. They went from super aggressive to maybe I want to eat, but I don't. That one definitely ate. Now you got to weed through 100 small ones maybe. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to open water coming up. I don't want the ice to go, but I'm pretty excited for it to go at the same time to get out in the boat. I wonder if they move back into that deeper hole. Let's go take a walk. Try something different for a minute. Still slaying them? Yeah, it definitely changed. Yeah, trying. He won't stop following me. So I got this guy just following me around. And he doesn't even talk to me. No, just kidding. Well, he made it back, so that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to see if they moved into this deeper pocket with this cloud cover. I seem to be marking even fewer fish over here. Give it about 30 seconds in each one and keep moving. Yeah, I gotta say, after fishing head-to-head with the camera guy in the boat for 4 days, 5 days, and it's just you and the camera guy, and the camera guy can't really talk to you, and you always want to talk to somebody and you can't. That part was always hard. Like, oh, I want to talk, but I can't. To the camera guy. No fish. Marking a single fish. See how this area is about 5 feet deep compared to the 2.5 to 3.5 we were fishing. And they don't seem to be over here. We gotta go back over there again. Probably check this auto. Nothing.
You have any luck on the crappies with plastics?
What was that?
Do you have any luck on the crappies with plastics?
Oh
or
gosh,
mostly,
yeah.
Or mostly just spoons?
They love plastics. That is an unbelievably strong minnow. This thing's been on all day.
All day.
Well, except for when the bass ate the first one.
Right.
All right.
I wish I would have landed that bass that I had on.
That was a
earlier.
nice bass you had on. I mean, at least you kind of got to see it.
Yeah, for a split second. What? Well, I mean, it's slowed down considerably. I would realistically, we'd be done before 5. We kind of missed the window.
Did you just set that thing? So those are the ones, it's like, was it actually a fish or did I just misset it?
Yeah, you question it.
Is there? Oh,
Whole line was flat.
where, oh where? Yep, exactly. Right. Yeah, we're on Fowler. Yeah, out here and bait the dock, yeah.
We're in Minnesota.
That would be fun. Well, that's how they get all those ice castles. Wow, this morning all these holes were filled with fish and now they're kind of
It's just ghost town.
moving away. Where, oh where? Obviously, I would miss it. Finally mark a fish and whiff. Come back. I screwed up my bait. I did. Once in a while, these beaver tails fold over on themselves. And when they do, it's such a tough bait that if you don't unfold it, you're going to miss every fish after that. It's the only negative of it, but everything else is so positive and well worth it. Little baby.
Oh.
Marking anything over there?
Yeah, I just got doinked.
Nice.
Switched over to a P3 plastic.
Oh, yeah. Look at that little thing. I literally had to let him have it just to hook him.
There's one.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
That's a nice
To
gilly.
be fair.
He still knows how to ice fish.
To be fair. Look at a Letterkenny fan out here.
Oh, I love Letterkenny. Was watching that last night.
Watch it night.
Or night.
See this one, but you're like, I heard Vince telling you guys, this one they had to definitely convince him to bite. Try going white. Most of the time we're fishing, you know, that beaver tail natural color. See if this white P3, there's one.
Little baby again. It's like this one just heavily committed. Gotta bust out the toothpick for that one.
To be fair.
I mean, I probably up to like 140 fish on this one piece of bait today.
Oh man, it's been incredible.
It really is. How many fish you can catch on one bait? I mean, if these were wax worms, we would have probably went through at least a whole tub already.
For sure.
That's like $13.
They're even out fishing the minnows.
They are. They really are. This one looks better, maybe.
You use the beaver tail open water too?
Yes. Absolutely do. And it works just as good.
Is that a crappie, Dad? Oh my God.
It's the
That's
cutest
funny.
crappie caught today in Minnesota.
Sounds like me talking to my dad. Dad, let that crappie go. It's
Yeah,
just
come
fun."
on.
"No, it's fine."
It's Friday. We're having fun.
My dad would understand if he's listening to this right now. Yeah, in a couple more weeks when this is open water, I'll be in here throwing jerk baits for bass. I cannot wait.
Basses.
It's going to be good. Water will be like 36, 38 degrees. Just catching a ton of bass. Can't beat that jerk bait that time of year.
Can't wait to tiptoe and pucker, Vince.
Oh, no, that's Copout's thing. He's a tiptoe and pucker king.
Is that what it is?
I think so. He had stickers made and everything.
Well, we said that quite a bit on H2H this year.
He did. That definitely caught on for him. He was fun to watch.
Here we go.
I heard something pop up over there.
Oh, somebody's kitty was playing right there in front.
I heard the jingle bells.
Yep. Travis, there's another Donde. Oh! You zoom in on it? Did I move it too quickly?
Hey, if you hold it up, gill it. You got to gill it.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Believe in yourself. Then you got to put it right up to the lens. I have missed 4 fish in a row. I forgot how to fish already. Oh,
Stop
there.
making excuses.
Found a nursery over here of all the giants. I think this is becoming more of a test of how many fish I can catch on one piece of bait now. I wish I had like a fish counter, like a little counter in my pocket.
Tally.
All right, you got to follow me and keep track now.
Okay.
Instead of releasing on
Well,
hooking,
you had, what, 3 in that hole over there.
yeah, he's sitting there with it on. Barely had it. Oh. I've definitely found a school of babies. At least it's not all sunny out. It helps for the camera now. Get better angles on everything. Look at that. Instantly fish down there. Look at it sitting there. Now it's screwed up my beaver tail a little bit. Still has not changed shape. Yeah, we got the mega school over here of 6 inches.
Is it really?
Oh, just
All right.
giants. Did you get that? That was awesome. You don't even need a spring for those. Oh. You let them have it, and still can't hook them. See how hard they'll hit it. Look at that. You can just sit there and just let them play with it. It's fun. You still can't hook them.
That's how it's done, Vince.
Matt's just catching all those giants.
They're definitely swallowing it pretty good,
No,
though.
they're not. He's lying.
All right, here we go. Starting right now. Okay, there's the first one. 1-0.
You gotta take it off too.
Okay, 1-0. What is the time? What's the official
What are we doing,
time?
like Major League Fishing now for numbers?
4:14. So you can catch the most in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Starting with that last one you just caught.
All right.
That's 2 now?
Yeah, that's number 2. Once I run out of fingers and toes, I don't know what I'm gonna do though.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, so we can do 20
Oh,
between the two of us. Oh, we're tied.
1-2-1.
Well, I got weight on you with that last one I caught.
Oh, you didn't. You just said it's a numbers
I'm making
game.
up rules as we go.
It's a numbers game. Right back down. 2-1. Come on, meow.
Oh, I don't want to lose this one. This is a giant here.
Oh, 3-1.
Almost. It's not landed yet. Oh, it's 3-1. Oh, 3-2 or whatever it is. We got to beat them. Now it's getting serious.
Oh, just missed one.
Loser.
3-1. I got to turn, so I got to keep my eye on you and make sure he's not cheating over there and just releasing the same fish over and over again.
I got that little fish basket down there I'm just dropping into.
Are you?
They've been in there for 2 weeks, so they're really hungry.
Okay.
Haven't fed them much. Can't be doing that. This is a tournament now. I'm missing all of them.
I really should have just started a timer. No. Oh.
Whiffed. Oh.
No.
Oh,
4-1.
man.
Can I move holes though?
You cannot drill a hole next to me.
But I
because-
don't. Can I move?
No, no. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's allowed.
Okay.
I don't know, what other weird rules can we make up for this little?
I don't know. 10 minutes. What is it now? What are you at? 5?
I think so. I don't know. Who's counting?
I'm not. So I forget how many. One. That's your first one.
Oh. Well, the next one is 20.
Oh my God. Christmas tree.
I don't see any lights.
The Humminbird is lit right up. Gosh
Didn't
darn
really-
it.
This is such a hot hole of giants over here.
You know, in a 10-minute competition, why would you make a move?
You can't. You know, you're just on a mega.
Why would
school
you
here.
leave fish to find fish?
Yeah, all these giants.
I gotta have a rally here.
Oh, you gotta hurry up. Ooh. Oh, they're getting bigger.
Oh,
I
another
could
one.
technically fight that one.
Travis, are you keeping count? Yeah, it's just a slaughter fest.
Oh man.
Can I forfeit already?
Do I get a head-to-head trophy for this?
Yes.
If I win?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. It's all that matters.
It's just a slaughter fest. Oh, tip up. Get him. Trying to distract Vince so he doesn't
Oh,
catch
man.
another small fish.
Just
Got
missed
him.
one. It's so amazing how many fish are right below you. But it's not amazing at the size of these. This is a giant. I mean, I could just. Perfect release. Yeah, I get bored once in a while. I get hungry. Just start eating little bluegills you catch. I mean, it's the same thing you get, gas station sushi and whatnot. It's the same thing.
It is. Well, there's nothing on that one? Oh,
Oh no.
another one. You
I don't care
really
if it
are
gets
on the
off,
mega
so-
school. It's not even close anymore.
Well, we might catch up if I lose this giant. I'm more curious to see how many I can catch out of one hole at this moment. Big one?
Trying to find a Dinkfest hole like Vince did. It's not easy.
It's okay, I got another giant.
Just another one?
Just a giant.
That's
over
at
here.
least 11.
Do we even
though.
count this one?
I don't know if we add all of yours up, you may have one fish.
I think I have a total of like 12 ounces so far.
Okay. With me or with Vince? Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right, well, just want to thanks again to Sportomotive. We're not ending this one yet. Vince has got another donkey on.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that
again,
one
thanks
got
to
off at the net.
Sportomotive, new sponsor here at the Guided Life, and then thanks again to the Real Shot. Remember, look them up both at sport-o-motive.com. Check out all their latest deals, and if you got repairs or any financing, definitely check out Sportomotive, and then the Real Shot, therealshot.com. Remember this Humminbird, it is a hard to find item right now. This one will be on sale. It's up there right now. You can snatch it up, lightly used. I mean, like I said, obviously if you're watching Vince catch fish, I'm not
Obviously,
really
it's here,
utilizing
it's
it to its
lightly used
fullest
today.
capabilities. It is the
Not catching
all-season
anything.
kit too, so that's on there as well. It's under a demo Helix 7 all season. And then look them up at therealshot.com. You can also find the Guide to Life information on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Really easy to find all that. And do me a favor while you're there, share it with people, subscribe to it. And
we got a flag right behind you.
oh,
That's yours.
That just went up. So let's go see if the Finicky Foolers got anything.
No, that's perfect. Thank you. Because, I'm over here catching all these giants.
Oh, she's running. She's running.
Oh, God, that'd be so cool. It's amazing how many of those are in here.
Just got off.
What was that?
Dang it.
I know.
It was running really good.
Like-
Look how much line this thing took
That's
off.
the problem.
I think that was a pike.
Well, it's going to make the
Yep,
bite
broke
but
me
kill
off.
the ice.
Small little 13 jig, broke it off. Broke me off, Vince, on that Megs.
You got him?
Broke me off. It was running like crazy when I got here.
Well, you shouldn't have lost it.
Well, I'm not as cool as you, buddy. He's got another one on.
I did catch
So
one
again,
earlier
everybody,
on
it's
the
the
auto. That was
it's
kinda
the Guide
fun.
to Life, Facebook, Instagram,
Little
and YouTube.
22-incher.
Today's been a lot of fun out here. We want to say thanks again to Vince. Obviously, we're not closing it off right now,
Yeah,
but we will be shortly. It's kind of been a
last
long
week
day.
now.
We've been
in
catching
the
a
freezer, I'm gonna
ton
pickle
of
them
fish
soon.
down here in southeast Wisconsin. So thanks for everybody that's viewing this, but probably gonna wrap it up right around that 4:30 time frame. I'm not even sure what time it is now, but again, if you're looking for anything, with Vince, he's an outstanding individual. The guy literally fishes every single day. Him and I have been trying to make this trip happen for the last couple of weeks, and he's been out here. Oh, lost it
At the net.
at the net. So he's a great guy. He'll put you on fish, whether you want to ice fish with him possibly next year if you can't make it out with him this year, or get in his boat. Phenomenal bass fisherman. You can look him up in the Capital Clash when he was catching bass. Hopefully this is nobody important messaging me all the time, but yeah, so cool. The Guide to Life social media pages, and then the Real Shot and Sportomotive. So go ahead and check them out, and let's go back and see what Vince is up to here. Ooh, look at this, everybody. Ooh, not a sponsor, but hint, Pat. I'm gonna tie another little jig on here quick.
That head's left over. You can go on a little.
Oh, should we
live
go
thing.
live and feed them to your fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can do the feeding.
That would be epic.
It's pretty fun to watch. Uh-oh. I know. I'll sit down. You watched head to head, right? Yeah. Who? It's pretty much the same concept, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's the first series of it in our state. I think it's kind of the first one of its kind, isn't it? Head to head for, yeah, that was a blast. Just something so much fun to fish.
Vince, you got any small trebles in here?
Oh yeah, here, let's go in there.
Just tell me where I can get them.
Inside my jewelry box on the top shelf.
Okay.
Actually, they are kind of hard to find. I'll show you.
Is there like just secret things in here I shouldn't be digging for them?
Just unzipper it and flip open the top.
This is like cribs. This is where they say the magic happens.
Oh, that's where the magic happens in there.
In this
Yeah,
top,
it should be buried in there somewhere.
some little trebles right here.
Oh, there you go. I put them in a bag. Oh, hey, look. I did have another one you could have used.
Oh, look at this.
Wasted all this time today.
Jeez Louise. Look at those tiny
Oh,
mustards.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
jaw jacker, jaw jacker.
Oh, shit. That's a bigger
Follow
fish.
him. That's probably the one that I missed.
Oh, that's got some weight. Oh.
Oh,
There was no coming back from that one.
that fish is swimming around with 2 baits in his mouth.
Well, that's what happens when you hook a pike in a lot of weeds with 3-pound test.
Do you need a treble too?
Yeah, I need a treble as well. And a barrel swivel and everything else. Well, that was fun for a second.
That's exactly the same fish that I had. Gotta be.
Darn. At least we got one of them today.
What size treble were you running?
14.
This one? No, that's a
believe
12. Oh. I know, that's a real bummer feeling, ain't it?
What time are we quitting at? Or
About
not-
4:30.
What time is it?
You got about.
Wait,
What?
4:30? It's 4:26.
Oh well, let's go for roughly about 10-15 more minutes.
I'm not gonna set this up then.
Okay.
I'll just keep jigging.
Okay.
Man, that was almost cool. I have line everywhere. We'll deal with that in 20 minutes or so.
The feeding, I like it.
The feeding is always good. I mean, if we want a walleye tonight, we can catch the walleye out of the aquarium and flay it up. Oh, dude, that beautiful catch.
Terrible idea.
I don't think it would taste good. That thing eats some weird stuff. I feed them hot dogs once in a while, lunch meat. They don't care.
That's why I sent that picture to Matt. Come on, a big northern.
Yeah, it had hot dogs in its belly.
2 full hot dogs in its stomach.
Really? Were they Nathan's or
Yeah.
I think they're the
Costco?
Oscar Mayer? It's kind of funny, one of the pike we caught here last week. I opened up the pike and there was about a 7-inch bluegill in it.
I saw that.
Yeah, I opened the thing up. I wanted to see what kind of fish it was inside of its stomach. And I cut open the intestines, the fish comes out. All of a sudden the bluegill starts flopping.
Oh, it was like
It was
fresh.
still alive. And like it was, I mean, the fish was on the ice for 2 hours after we caught it. Then I cleaned it, so it's 3 hours later. This bluegill is still alive in its stomach. I flayed the bluegill. I am dead serious.
Why wouldn't you?
Why not? It's totally fine. But it was pretty cool. See if we can catch a quick salmon real quick. Salmon are running the shallow water here. Not literally. Wouldn't that be a trip? Man, what a bummer though. I wish I could have saw that fish.
The one that you just missed?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I
That
got
thing
here
had some
too,
weight
this
to
this
it.
was definitely screaming.
That thing was angered. Well, the bail was closed the whole time. It was pulling dry. Oh, mats. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big fish, whatever it was. It's probably a 15-inch crappie.
Those things fight so good, those big crappies.
We didn't even get a chance to finish. You just absolutely crushed me on the little makeshift 10-minute tournament.
I did not crush you. I didn't even catch a fish.
It was like 11-1.
That same bag I bought my dad from the Rio shop.
Oh yeah, that striker big. There's a mess of fish.
Come on, give us a couple more here. It's like we know where to go to catch a ton of little bluegills. We really don't want those. At least you started the day strong today. And I know this area is kind of screwed up now. So I'm not going to fish those holes.
Well,
What's up?
I'm just looking at the carnage of the day.
All the fish everywhere?
Well, it's just.
It was a fun time.
I mean, just look at the boot tracks.
Oh, yeah.
And how many times did you make a circle around the same holes today?
So many times. It's unbelievable how many miles you can put on in one area in a day. That's why I get skinny in the winter. You can touch, I call me Skinny Vinny.
I have
really
the
skinny.
opposite issue.
We gotta ice fish more.
I guess.
When it's boat time, I get fat.
A boat. It's a boat that time.
A boat that time? Never give up. Never.
I'm ready to see the Finicky trip one more time.
Did you just fall in a hole?
Yeah, purposely.
Oh.
Did you just fall in a hole?
No, I did that once and I put my leg through when I was little.
You know, that's so nice about these patulas. They haven't moved all
they don't.
freaking day.
That is one great thing about those.
Look at how much faster
pricey.
you can be. Look at how fast you can be.
I know.
Look at you.
So much more room for activities. Did we just become best friends?
Do you want to do karate in the garage? See if I can catch a fish in Vince's wake.
You won't.
There may be a store shot of the Humminbird.
Ooh. With a fish on it?
A fish?
A fish? A
The
fish?
fish?
So, Vince.
Yes.
As a professional person in life,
In life, oh gosh, you're really reaching.
do you have some sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
I actually do. After I maybe catch this fish, it's gone. Yep, obviously beaver tail and Fiskas. You know, I've been with Fiskas forever. They're the original tungsten ice jig brand in the U.S. Was that I think mid to late 90s they started coming out with their tungsten in the U.S. And then there's no other tungsten brand. That's why I love Fiskas so much. Original. And beyond that, you got to give a shout out to PC Fun. Make some awesome reels for a great price.
So that's how you say it.
Yep. I was number 2 with them about 8 years ago when my buddy came to me and was like, you want to try something with this company? I'm like, hey, let's see where it goes. 6-7 years down the road, I'm helping design their rods and reels, and they're coming out with some great stuff, with a lot of cool stuff coming out this spring. Really excited to see all that.
So the rods that you're helping them design, are they like ice rods, open water rods?
A lot of it's mainly just like right now it's a whole lineup from panfish to bass, so just everything coming out. And really good stuff. I was using their serpents last year during head-to-head and all that. Very sensitive, especially they're $80 or $90. And it's hard to come by something that works so good for that price. great warranty, good customer service. Really like them a lot.
Is that going to have the Fish Boy name on it?
No.
Oh,
That
darn
I
it.
know. I'll just tell them to put that on there and they will, right?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. They won't do
should.
that.
They should.
That would be pretty cool. That would be. But other than that, open water and on the ice, I use my Helix, my Humminbird for mapping on the ice. That is key. Obviously not here because it's just a flat and you can't really follow contours. But everything else, that helps a lot. What else we doing? I'm trying to think. Been out here all day and my brain is kind of scrambled from the sun. I think my brain got sunburned.
Yep. And again, before we wrap her up, just let everybody know if they want to follow you social media wise, and if they're
Yes.
interested in getting a trip booked with you, where they can find all that information.
Yep. My main profile is Vincent J. Hytry. The other one is Vince Hytry. I don't go on that one much. That's my burner profile because I'm always in Facebook jail. So I had to come out with two. I don't know why, but so don't go to Vince Hytry. Vincent J. Hytry is the one I use. The other one's the burner account. I will not read messages on Vince J. Hytry. I will not read messages. And then you got Fish Boy Guide Service. That one I will read messages. I should somehow block that other account.
I've never heard anybody have a burner account.
Yeah, my burner account. You get in trouble for everything. I mean, I got a 30-day ban for a guy asking what kind of starter gun to get his kid. And I said, maybe start with a 22 or a 410 shotgun. Because I said gun in a post, I got 30-day ban.
Well, I wonder if we're going to get banned now because
You
we're on
never know.
Facebook.
It's Facebook, YouTube. You guys might be off air for the next couple months with all this going on now. Yeah, I just dropped the bomb there.
we might have to have a guided life burner account now.
Yeah, now we got two guide life accounts. The other one's in jail.
Other one's in jail. Well, I literally my pages just got hacked.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I had to create a whole new Facebook information, and 11 years on my personal page just gone.
Oh, that's not good.
You know, you act like it's not like a big deal, but
But
is
it's
kind of a big
photos and
deal.
everything.
Yeah, photos.
Like for me, I'll just when you get all those messages from all the interesting profiles of people,
Yep.
I just message them back and go with their plans. Send me iTunes cards and gift cards, and a lot of times I get bored at work and I'll message them for hours. It's so much fun.
On your burner account?
No, that's regular Facebook. Just message them back and forth and follow their demands and talk to them and play along and take screenshots. Then I'll start looking up song lyrics and I'll post lyrics.
That's about the best stuff I've heard.
Sometimes I'll try FaceTiming them.
Facebook.
Yep. Absolutely.
Call them on Facebook.
And it does work. Sometimes you get a real human that'll answer. Obviously, it's not the pretty girl in the profile picture, but somebody sometimes answers.
You literally do this, do you
I
not?
swear to God I do. There was one time I had I got fish on. This guy was...
There's more down here. I'll get this
He called
next one.
me. It was one of those scam calls asking for credit card information. And I'm like, okay, hold on one sec. Let me get out my card. And I opened up my wallet and I took a $1 bill out and I read him the note number. And it went on for about 30, 40 minutes. And it's not running. It's not running. Okay, hold on. Let me get out another card and just pull out another bill and read him a different note number. And finally, I'm like, hey, how much time did I just waste for you? And he said some choice words and said, why don't you F off and hop away like a frog? Literally, that's what he said. I never heard somebody say hop away like a frog. And then he hung up. That was a fun one. You got a fish on you. That was hard to concentrate again. This is helping. Come on, you got to jiggle it. Then. Come on. Come on, it's coming up. What are you doing? You got to concentrate.
This is getting out of control.
You're out of control. You're not catching that fish.
All right, I think that's what we're going to call it, a
man.
fry yay.
Yeah, we got to take a break here so we can have fun. No,
Yeah. Cool, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the Fish Boy edition of the Guided Life. It was a lot of fun. We went live stream. I don't know what we got rolling up next. We'll figure it out really soon. But yeah, man, thanks so much. It's been a long, awesome day out here. One more time, where can they find you social media wise and book a trip with you?
Vincent J. Hytry on Facebook or Fish Boy Guide Service on Facebook. Message me on there and I'll get back to you.
Just not his burner account.
Not the burner account.
Cool, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We got a lot of work to do to get off the ice, but
we just gotta start to get key and go.
I'm trying to act like we got a lot more to do than what we really got to do. Again, thanks to The Real Shot. Thanks to Sport and Motive. Make sure to like their social media pages as well, The Guided Life, and all as well as Vince's pages as well. And until then, I guess we'll just see everybody on the next one, and have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.